Discipline over motivation. Why motivation isn't enough. Motivation is overrated. Someone had to say it. Because the truth is, motivation will fail you. It's not consistent, it's not reliable. It comes and goes like the weather. One day you're on fire, ready to conquer everything. And the next you're stuck in bed wondering where that spark disappeared to. And when that spark is gone, what do you have left? Discipline. Discipline is the difference between success and stagnation, between goals achieved and dreams abandoned. Because when motivation quits on you, and it will, discipline is what keeps going. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It doesn't wait until you're inspired. It just does the work. That's what separates the amateurs from the professionals, the hopeful from the unstoppable. Anyone can grind when they're hyped up, when the playlist is right, when the sun is shining and the caffeine is hitting. But who keeps showing up when it's cold, when they're tired, when everything inside them screams, just take a break? The answer is the disciplined. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the firewood. One burns out fast, the other sustains the flame. If you build your life around motivation, you'll constantly start and stop. You'll ride the emotional roller coaster of feeling like it. But if you build your life around discipline, you don't need to feel like it. You act like it, and that action shapes your identity. Discipline turns intentions into habits. It removes the question of if and replaces it with when. It doesn't care about mood swings. It doesn't need applause. It doesn't require witnesses. Discipline is quiet, consistent, and brutal in the best way possible. Do you want to know what successful people have in common? It's not talent, it's not genius. It's not luck, it's consistency. It's showing up day after day when the excitement fades. They wake up early, eat clean, train hard, read, work, stretch, repeat. Not because they're motivated every single day, but because they made a choice, a decision, that no matter what, they'll follow through. And guess what? That decision becomes identity. You're not someone who tries to be disciplined. You become someone who is. You don't just hope to be consistent. You are consistent, because your actions no longer depend on your feelings. Your habits become your lifestyle, and your lifestyle becomes your legacy. So stop waiting for the perfect mood. Stop relying on the perfect conditions. The grind doesn't care if you're tired. The mission doesn't pause for your mood. The future you want is not going to hand itself over because you were motivated sometimes. It's going to demand that you show up again and again, when no one's watching, when no one's clapping, when no one even knows. Discipline is lonely, discipline is hard, discipline is painful. And that's exactly why it works. Because most people won't choose it. Most people will look for hacks, shortcuts, or hacks to keep them motivated. But you're not most people. You don't need hype, you need habits. And here's the beautiful part. The more you choose discipline, the stronger you get. Every rep you push through when you want to quit. Every early morning you drag yourself out of bed. Every choice to stay committed when you could have slipped. That's growth. That's power. That's who you become. Your body gets stronger from stress, so does your mind. Discipline trains your mind to obey you, not your feelings. It builds resilience, it forges identity. It makes you unshakable. The kind of person who doesn't just wish for greatness, but works for it. Relentlessly, intentionally, unapologetically. Because while motivation whispers, it would be nice, discipline demands, make it happen. You'll hear people say, I wish I was more motivated. But what they really mean is, I wish things were easier. The path isn't meant to be easy. It's meant to change you. And the only way to be changed is to walk it, even when it hurts. Especially when it hurts. The person who only trains when they feel like it, they'll never outlast the one who trains regardless. The writer who only writes when they're inspired, they'll never publish as much as the one who writes every single day. The person who only eats clean when they're hyped, they'll never outlast the one who plans their meals and follows through no matter what. Success is not a mood, it's a habit. So the next time you don't feel like it, good. That's the perfect time to act. That's when you build discipline. That's when you separate yourself from the pack. Because everyone shows up when they feel good. It's those who show up without that feeling who build something different.